pinned that thing up there. Sure did. Oof. It's so funny when God blocks something. You pray for something, and then when you get it, you feel like, wow. Hey, Davenport. How are you, sweetie? Hey, Gia. How are you? I went to the store. I always told y'all practice ignoring. It's more for me than y'all because I have anger issues. So that's good. Oof. I just woke up. I was knocked out. Child. I had to catch myself today. But I found that the reason why I was so mad is because um I went to bed mad. So due to the fact I went to bed mad, I woke up mad. I didn't know it. And because when I got off the live, somebody was in my inbox. Well, not my inbox, but in my phone. And we started arguing, which is stupid on my part. And I'm arguing with this dude. So we having a full blown argument. I'm still trying to fix this light. So we get to this full blown argument and stuff, which is crazy. And I should have just blocked him, but like a fool, I kept him near. So I'll take the L for that. I'm always thinking about what I did wrong when it comes time for these men and stuff, me getting into arguments. Like what did I do wrong? What I could have did better. And the whole argument was because I met this guy and I didn't have sex with him. So he was pissed off. I'm like, yo, that's the one thing I don't like. I talked to a guy on the phone. We cool. You meet me in person, you're somebody else. And that's what I think a lot of girls go through when it comes down to us. We meet you, you use that being cool to get over here, and then you take it all away, and you act like a fool. So I don't know, it's weird. So I went to bed mad, and I didn't know it, but I noticed I was on 10. So by me being on 10, I went there to fight. I got up this morning, went to the store, the grocery store to get a few things, and I actually ended up, well, almost had a fight. And I shouldn't be fighting. Yeah, I shouldn't be outside fighting. I'm too old for that mess and I know better. And I'm fighting this big black African guy. And it's funny, no disrespect to Africans. But or black people, period. But when you get into an argument with the African, it's personal for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because you be like, you're my people. You should be giving me a hard way to go too. Because they keep saying they keep saying that you're where we came from, even though we come from all over the world. But and I've noticed this thing, and I've talked to a couple other black people. I was like, you notice Africans don't like us? They was like, no, child, they don't like us. They said we too bougie, we act too certain kind of way. And I'm like, They do. Like, I mean, it's not just them, but I think I kind of singled them out because I'm thinking that when I think of Africa, always hear that voice in my head. Remember I tell you all the voices in my head? Yeah, I need to go back to Africa. So when I see somebody from Africa, I'm like, okay, right. So I'm like, why are we doing this? So it's just amazing how it moves and stuff. Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying those lashes, the real super long lashes. It's just crazy. So I check my cell phone to see if this certain person wanted to see me today, and it never texts me back. This is the part of my life where I have to take my own advice and have to disappear. It's just crazy how it goes, though. Child, this wig. Oof. I don't know. They're like, what do you want to be when you want to grow up? I said, alive. I just want to be alive. Actually, I'll be nice. I see everybody's still in the bed. You sleep? Y'all sleep? It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just crazy, though. I didn't get more information about that girl being murdered. They didn't say anything as of yet. What a horrible thing to get murdered around the holidays. But hey, Prince, how are you, love? It is. It's crazy. They told me people be saying that the notification bell don't never go off. That people don't know I be online. They didn't get a bell. They didn't get a warning. They get nothing. They said they have to look online in order to see me. Hey, Mix Mc McLeo, which is crazy. Oh, you get a ring? Oh, okay. How you doing? A lot of girls say they don't. I mean, it is what it is. It's no big deal. They'll come back to it later when Raven's gone. It's fine. Everybody got a life. Nobody got time for me. They going through real issues and real problems. Ugh. I'm always thinking when I think of a wig that sheds, it just sheds so much. I appreciate your work. It's sad, but very innocent. Thank you, Prince. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do it either. So, hey, Ed Azard, forgive me if I'm butchering names. Y'all know one thing about me. I could butcher your name up real quick. I always have. time for you. Oh, thank you, sweetie G. Oof. I went to go look at a black wig like this. Hey, Lord have mercy. You know what? I'm gonna get y'all with these hard names. Crystal Ball, Crystal Ball, Me Child, Me Children Pass, Children Pass. I'm just gonna call you Crystal Ball. Hey, Cologne, cause y'all be giving me these hard names. Child. Everybody was like, Raven, what you gonna do for the? This man asked me on the street. He was like, what are you gonna do for the holidays? I was like, nothing. He's like, you don't celebrate Thanksgiving? I said, the day we were slaughtered? No. Oh, I don't see it that way. I said, you wouldn't, because you feeding it to the system. I don't do the system. I actually learn from it. And at this point, I'm watching what I'm celebrating. I've taught what I need to not do. It may not be the answer I wanted, but it's the truth. You know, I was talking to my baby sister, and she was like, us transgender women. I was like, oh hell no! Don't be calling me that. Call me two spirits, honey. Don't rename me that government term. No. I remember when I was working in, I went to get a job in Gainesville, Georgia, and I was working, and I had no idea about racism, so I wasn't aware of it. So, of course, I was young. Oh, mothers live. So, I'm down in Gainesville, Georgia. It's like really hot. Now, I'm a homebody, introvert. I stay to myself. So I go down there stuff. I was been spending time with my father because I never see him. But he didn't want to. My father is a thug. My father is a thug. My father only hangs around hardcore men. And at the time, that was before this. So I was more this, I guess. And it's funny how people see you before you see yourself. Like little kids, there's like, oh, you act like a girl. Your parents like, oh God. I realized one thing in life is that 1,000 others. Parents who make fun of children or gay people, children turn out gay or two-spirit, whatever. So a lot of times you're paying for passed down sins from your ancestors. Hey, Johnson, how are you? So I went down there to be with him. And at the time, I had a girlfriend. And so I'm down there to visit him. He didn't want nobody to see me. People always make comments like, you're really pretty, you're really pretty. But you'd be like, the woman who birthed me up said I was ugly, I look like a monkey. So when everybody would say it, I go, I paid no mind. So being down there, I had my hair long. The father didn't like me with long hair. So he was like, let me give you a shape up. So he took the clippers and started the clippers up. And he said, oops, he dropped the clippers in my hair. And he said, Arr. So he dropped the clippers, which we know he meant to do it. So he shaved all my hair off on one side, which means I had to cut my hair. Because where it was long, he cut it all off. But everywhere he took me, people were like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Everybody wanted to know who I was. And at the time, like, oh, that's my kid. And they always had something to say about the way I look. It's funny. When you get older, you realize how much people said they right to your face, and you never paid it no mind. So Yeah. So the thing is, I'm down to visit him and stuff. He didn't want to be seen with me. And he had these other kids come visit, which was his nephews and nieces through marriage. They wasn't blood related. They were through marriage. And me being gullible and not knowing nothing about, parents don't like you or whatever, these things never went through my mind. So God bless the child that's young that can't understand why their children, why their parents treat them so bad because they don't know. God bless them. Because I had no idea. Like, who would think my first enemies would be my own parents? Yeah. Hey, and the thing is, so you're like, you don't think of these things. Like, you're the one that brought me here, so I know you don't hate me. You may get mad at me, but you don't hate me. But I never knew how bad they hated me. And it's not like they hid it. Like they brought it to my attention tons of times. But I blew it off like they don't mean it. As a child, when your parent do mean things to you hold no grudge because it's your parent. They don't mean it. It's just when you start getting older, when you start finding out that they did mean it. But anyway, so I went down there and stuff. He didn't spend time with me and stuff. Everybody couldn't get over the fact that I had a girlfriend. It was like, why would you have a girlfriend? That's another story. So anyway, he went to take me around. So what I did was I went to go look for a job. I was like, since I'm down, because I was staying in the house. Like he would take his nephew, the one when he married would take her niece. So they always took them out the house, but they always left me home. Me being gullible, aka stupid, I never knew because of the way I looked, they didn't want to be seen with me. I had no idea. Like I never would have known that. They did it to my face, but you being gullible or maybe vulnerable or maybe just dumb because you think they're parents, they would do it. So it's like, why would they be doing this? I wouldn't be questioning. It be like that sometimes they think you're supposed to be out for them. That's true. Girl live, girl live, get it. Got out like that in my family, both sides, only sister, all he. Yeah, I'm with you, Prince. So the thing is, I go get a job. I'm like, let me get a job. So down there, they got different stores than up here. Hey, Leah. Thank you, beautiful. So I went down there and stuff. Now they got different stores in Georgia and stuff they got up here. So some stuff is down there. A lot of stores that we know up here is not down there. So they don't have buses. Where I was at, they had no buses. So I would just walk. I have no problem walking anywhere. I will walk. That's before this world. This is my gay world. So this is my gay world before I told everybody my big secret, which wasn't no secret at all. So I go down to get a job, and after getting a job, I'm Seth. I have no friends. Nobody knows about me. I'm with you, Prince. Um, so I got down there and stuff. So I found a job working at Dairy Queen for the application, and I got a job. Now I said what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a job, make some money, and get clothes so I could take back home to my girlfriend at the time, buy her clothes, and buy me clothes. So for school, that's how old long it was. So I had to buy clothes for school. So I bought her clothes and I bought me clothes for school and stuff. So I went shopping and stuff when I was down there. But that's the weird thing. I'm down there and stuff, and the man who helped create me, the father. I just say the father and the mother. Lord forgive me. I hate to call him my mother and father, but it is what it is. I always say the woman who birthed me and the father who will create me. But anyway, I'll just say it that way. Just keep in mind it kills me when I call them my mother and father because I cannot stand that term, mother and father, with because you're not a mother and father. You're somebody who will bring me here. So let's just say this for my helping. I'll just say the F or the M because I can't stand calling them that. Hey, Johnson. So what I did was the F. I got down there and I found a job. Now I have stepbrothers and sisters, which was a large amount of them. So when I got down there and stuff, so I got a job. Now he spent time with the brothers and sisters. But he spent time with my brothers. That's a whole nother story too. The woman he married spent time with her niece. No one spent time with me. They kept me in the house. They didn't want nobody to see me. Now here it is. These things are doing right to my face, and I didn't had no idea because the way I looked. They didn't want nobody to see me. Now I'm dumb to like, who knows this stuff? I'm young. Who knows this? And of all people, why would the parents, this man, be doing this to me? But this is the backstory of my father. Okay. My father, y'all see these guys as gangsters that start trouble. Like when he come down the street, he like to start stuff with people. Like take his car and drive it on the sidewalk to try to watch people run from his car and laugh. I used to watch him do a lot of things. Like I couldn't understand. Well, he thought it was funny. Maybe that's what get my sick sense of humor from. He used to do like really mean stuff to people. Like my cousin had a shirt with Ronnie Alley Rippy on it. It's got to eat a hamburger. Anybody who ever know who that is, Ronnie Alley Rippy. And my father picked up some dog doodle and wiped it on his face. It's not funny. The constant fear out neighborhoods don't know. The lady at the supermarket doesn't know. My husband and my son knows. Exactly. So my cousin started crying. God bless the dead, because now he's dead now. That's a whole nother story within that one too, but that's a whole nother video. So let me stay focused because y'all know I could go. So he's the kind of guy that's a felon, which kind of relatable, the type of men I always choose. They say when you get older, you search for your father or your mother. My father would fist fight guys. He would beat up men. He did karate. He loved to fight. He was his big thing for fighting, which I think I don't love to fight. I learned how to fight. So my husband doesn't want me to talk to anyone. I be so lonely. I miss being with my LGBT family. I hear you, Prince, but I can't. But I can't tell anyone. Prince said, the constant fear in my neighbor's home. Don't tell them. It's not nobody's business, Prince. It's nobody's business. You don't have to do no news report on your life to strangers, because at the end of the day, they don't care nothing about you. Chair, please. We don't do unpaid interviews. Anyway, so I knew the kind of person. So I go to work and stuff. Now this is my first time. I was sheltered. Oh, okay, Prince. I was sheltered, so. But this is before transition. This is Gabriel Hood. This is not Two Spirit Hood. This is Gabriel Hood. But not Gabriel Hood. This is straight hood. Then the Gabriel Hood. Then to the transition from hell. But so I went down there and I'm working inside the Dairy Queen and stuff, and I'm working there. They put me in the back making food. So I really liked this job because I was cooking food and stuff. And I was cooking. It was like tons of white people down there. Now I knew white people existed, but never knew to the magnitude. But I knew it glistened everywhere. Black people everywhere, Indians everywhere. I also learned that there are different people. Like I thought people were Spanish, they were actually Mexicans, and I didn't know some different races, existed, but I knew they existed. But when you live the sheltered life, you kind of don't see a lot of things. You see things on TV, but not in real life, and you really don't be checking for that. So I'm working, I'm making sloppy joes and stuff, and I cooked the food in the back, and I remember this white guy was in the back. I noticed they kept the black people in the back, and they kept the white people in the front. Me, I'm not even considering these things an issue because I don't even know about this stuff. So I'm up there and everything, and I'm working and stuff. And I cooked the food and stuff. And the guy was like, "Oh, you're doing really good. We're gonna put you on the cashier. You're really quick." So I'm like, "Okay, fine." So this white guy said, "Who's that nigger in the back? Where's that nigger that fixed this hamburger? Who's that nigger in the back that fixed me this hamburger?" It was a sloppy Joe. "Where's the nigger at? Where's the nigger?" So I'm thinking, I'm paying it no mind because I don't know who he's talking to. Like, I'm trying to find out who's this nigger too. Like, who's this? He says, "Where's that nigger? Where's the nigger?" And I'm listening to it from the back and in the front. And he says, "Hey, nigger, nigger, nigger." So I'm going, I'm I'm dumbfounded. Like I know he's not talking to me. Like I've seen stuff like this on TV. Am I part of a movie? So I'm sitting in everything. I'm working. I'm looking. "Hey, nigger, 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 nigger." So they was like, "Could you come to the front? Look. Could you come to the front? Somebody's trying to talk to you." I said, "So I'm the nigger?" He said, "Nigger, you fix that hamburger. That's sloppy Joe good. Oh my God, give that nigger a raise." So I got on here just to be a part of the True Family. I love you. And Miss with my LGB family, I know Miss Lala. Yeah, we miss you too, Prince. So he says, "Get the nigger in the back to fix me another hamburger. Hey nigger, fix that sloppy Joe just the way you fixed before." Now, anybody know me? I am my father's child. I said, "You want me to fix you something to eat?" "I sure will. Yes, I'm gonna fix you a nice sandwich, this fucking nigger." He said, "Oh my goodness, you fucking niggers are great." Honey, I took that food, I spit in it, wiped it across the counters, swiped it across this, dropped it on the floors. I'm making, mind you, I'm fixing the food. I'm just wiping it all over the floor. I'm giving all kind of seasoning. I'm pushing it through the floor. He says, so I took it and I threw it on the grill. And I'm frying it up. He says, "I don't got all day." I said, "Yeah, well, I don't either." I fried that hamburger real nice and good for him. Took it and put it on the bun, wiped the bun across the counter a little bit. You know, the what's that? The dusting on top of the coffee. I'm cleaning the coffee thing up. Slapped it on there and rubbed it in real good, put another sauce all over it. And I said, wrapped it up really nice. I said, "Here's your hamburger, sir." He says, "Thank you, nigger." Oh my goodness. Mm, oh, this fucking nigger did a good job. Give that nigger a raise. They was like, "Wow, you're really doing a great job." Y'all know I quit. No, I didn't quit then. I was shocked. I was really shocked. Any dick. How did you react? I any dick. Any dick. You know what? I can't. I did the same way anybody that was a slave would do to their master. I gave him some extra seasoning in his food. I had no idea racism was that deep. I had no idea. I didn't. Oh, it gets better. So my stepbrother said, "Don't never walk home." Remind you, I'm in the KKK area. No one told me. No one told me about the KKK area. I had no idea. So I'm waiting for my brothers to come pick me up. And I waited for my father to come get me, and he never came to get me. So I'm like, okay, fine. You don't want to come get me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk home. Damn, I must kind of suck anyway to live in self. So anyway, I'll let y'all have the conversation. So anyway, I walked on home and stuff. And on my way home, these white boys saw me walking. They was like, "Arr!" Now I remind you, I'm heading home because I know how to get home. It wasn't that far. But due to the fact it wasn't that far, I could just walk home. It wasn't a big deal. Now my father told me never walk home. Never walk home. And I'm thinking, well, why don't you pick me up after work? But he didn't come pick me up. He was doing other things. So I'm walking home. I mean, it wasn't that far of a walk. So I'm walking home myself, and these white guys was like, "Oh my God, there's a nigger, there's a nigger." And they drove past me, and I'm walking on a highway, and I'm walking home in the sun. It's not no trees. So you're walking across, and I'm walking and walking and walking. And they was like, "Nigger, nigger." So I'm turning around to try to find out who this nigger was, and it was me. And they heard, "Arr!" And when I heard that, all of a sudden, my brothers popped up, and they pulled up, and they saw my brothers. They kept going. And I had a conversation with my brothers. I was like, "Where am I at?" They was like, you in white supremacy city." And I'm like, "What the hell is a white supremacy? What does that mean?" They said, "It's the KKK. You get lynched out here." I was like, "What is lynched?" They was like, "You get hung." So now I'm like, hey, salt and pepper. So I'm at the time, I'm like shocked. So, needless to say, I never walked home again. But my father started making me pay rent to come visit him. So I had to give up money in order to stay with him, which is crazy. I was working at this store, this place called Dairy Queen. This is years ago. And it was really hate you get out there. I mean, I never knew so much hate existed. Have you ever had to fight any cis girls? McDonald. Yeah, I fought girls. I fought girls before. This is my neighborhood. I fought girls, but I was in I wasn't in high school. I fought girls in elementary school. I ain't fight no girl. Once I got to high school, when I got older, no, I don't fight girls at all. But elementary school, I fought girls. Hell, I fought everybody elementary. But I was a kid. As a kid, you're a kid. As an adult, you know a little bit better. But if a girl came up to me and she started fighting me, I'm definitely gonna fight her back. She not gonna just hit me and walk away. I don't discriminate on the ass whooping. I don't discriminate. But you can call me out my name because clearly that's what they do best. But if you decide you want to walk up to me and grab me and start punching me, I'm gonna wear that ass out. I don't give a damn how big you are. How you could be. I don't fought men that were built. I don't fought buff men. Honey, I go to work. I go to work. I don't give a shit. I fought that last boy, that man. He was buffed and stuff. I'm fighting him. I'm wearing his ass out. He started biting me. Chat, please. He bit me. I go to work. That's why I keep telling you I have anger issues. I don't always become successful at walking away. It depends on the situation, but I've come successful as now because I've known what I've done in my past. Girl, I worked at Dairy Queen too, and they wouldn't let me wear makeup. I believe it. There were fears. They call it the sundown town. Uh-huh. And it did, yeah. But I had no idea this stuff existed. It's funny It's not funny when I say funny, but it's funny when you see it on TV. That shit ain't funny when your ass is sitting in the movie. It's one thing to watch it in front of the movies, but when you're a part of that movie, baby, that shit is deep. When I live, I run into two spirit folks all the time. They treat me like average women. It's like living a dream nightmare. You ever saw the old movie called Pass for Being Black? That's oh, okay, Prince. I see you. Is that a movie? I gotta see that thing. A Sundown Town. Is YouTube got it? Because I love to watch that if it's up there and stuff. But it's crazy. It is crazy. I had no idea. And that's actually the time. That was the last time I went to be with my father, because we ended up in a fist fight. We ended up in a bad fist fight, and that's the last time I went to see him. KKK, Adapt a Highway. That's where you were. I had no idea. I couldn't imagine being that. Child, who wants to be passive? Just want to be loud. Go, what happened to you at Dairy Queen? So I ended up leaving. I left. I left. Maybe they rolled that beautiful bean footage of me dogging that damn food out. I don't even know. It's such a long time ago. I don't even know how I ended up leaving. I ended up working on a farm out there. I don't even know if my father made me quit or something happened. I don't know. I don't even remember. It's such a long time ago. Do you have a child? Possible. Hey, bang. I have a stepchild. I have a stepchild. He's right here in that little picture right there. This is my brother. This is my stepchild. I raised him from this to this to this to this to this. And then when he got older, it's a long story. But my stepson looks exactly like Usher. Usher Raymond, my stepson looks just like him. And I don't think I was the best parent, but I do believe in reincarnation. So when I see a little person, it's not a little person, but when I see a baby, I don't beat them. I listen to them because I'm very much into the reincarnation. So I try to find out who they was before they died. So my whole activity has been finding out who he was. I kind of know who he was. He was the person who stole cars and he got killed. He got killed driving a stolen car. He got killed and he came back again. Because when he came back straight from hell. Oh, he was bad. Oh my God. He was so bad that I wouldn't even allow him to hang. I wouldn't even allow him to play with other little children because I was afraid for their life. It's not funny. I was afraid for their life, so I kept them away from other little children. I'm not boasting. I'm just sharing my truth because I never get to that. So, okay, we get it, Prince. You're passable. So, it's just deep. But since you got the floor, Prince, what do you call passable? And what kind of perks you get from being passable? Yeah, I did. I made it home. Well, I was with my father. I told you my father was brutal. He loves that kind of stuff. Like he lives for that. He loves danger. He loves being real combative. He's the kind of person that always if you started with him, he's a finisher. He has no problem acting like an ass. Hey, Minaj. Being passable brings a lot of passable problems. And also, it's being passable is a gift and a curse. Every time, all your life, you gotta hide. You gotta run. You gotta hide. You gotta hope that you're running. Nobody may know you are. We talked about this in another video about. I gave you that video about the girl who passed for white, and she was black. How are you, sweetie? We talked about that. The passable privilege. I'm glad I'm not passable. And which never made me go to the next level. Hey, Miss Fern, how are you, beautiful? Hope all is well. I'm glad I'm not because I'm always thinking of, excuse me, the next step. I like to try to find out what's going to happen to me on the next step. The great Little Richie's father was brutal to him. Also, he talked about in the documentary, A Little Richie, he fought his father out. Yeah, even Joe Jackson. My father was more like, my father was more like, my father was more like Ike Turner. My father was more like Ike Turner. The way he used to beat Tina. That's how my father was. He'll beat you up. In fact, he beat up my mother. So I know he'll beat you up. Did you check your cash app? I couldn't get through. I'll check it out. But my father, he would beat my mother. And which is so sad though, but no, nothing's there. When did you send it? Who said that? Did you check? Hey Bang, when did you send it? I couldn't get them a PayPal. There's a PayPal link at the top. You just gotta press on it and go straight to my account. Each one of us girls are passable. Child, being passable. What is that word anyway? That's one thing we do. It's like colorism. We do everything to shoot each other down. I wish we stop. We gotta stop this tearing each other down stuff. We look for things to attack the other girls as if we're not being attacked or killed enough, and yet still we're gonna do the same thing we do. We have to stop this pattern. It is not healthy to each and every one of us. We shouldn't worry about being passive. We should worry about being happy. What are we going to do to try to make ourselves happy? That's what's important. You can't take passability with you to your grave, but you can take being happy with you. Men were very brutal to the wives and kids. Exactly, Bane. That's called back in the day. And men used to beat their wives back in the day. But back in the day, it was supposed to be so great. So why was y'all beating y'all women up and killing them? Exactly. So how great could it possibly? I don't know what to call passable. I just found that as a web or child. Anyway, so you know, what was I saying? For you know, oof. Exactly, Minaj. You have to be happy. All this extra stuff in this world, baby. If you concentrate your whole life on your body, your face, well, what part do you start exercising being happy? When do you learn to be happy? When do you learn to accept your flaws and all? When do you stop letting, hey, is when do you start accepting every part of you? Hey, David, how are you, sweetie? When do you start accepting all of you? It's the same thing I tell the men who date the girls like us. When are you gonna start? I did a video called I Choose Me. When I did the video called I Choose Me, it means that you're canceling everybody's judgment of ways about you, and you choose yourself. You're gonna reintroduce yourself. You're gonna unbrainwash the job that's been done to you and fix things they've done to you that you passed down and start punishing yourself for. People have made you punish yourself for being who you are, and you don't even realize it because you're passing it down in your traits. When you look in the mirror, you look at your body, you don't look how beautiful you are. You look at everything that's wrong about you. And that's brainwashing. You were taught to hate who you are, and you have to divorce those ways of thinking so this way you could finally live. And at that point, you have to leave people alone that do may not want to. Some you really like, but the truth is your spirit give them conflicts. So they're not going to be supported within you because your goodness in your heart interferes with their devilish spirit and it irks them so bad, so they work on you. Because the more they dim your light, they win. But if you get rid of them, you win. The perks, there aren't any perks. I'm always in fear. I'm always guard. It's not easier. It's a curse. And I'm blessing my husband. Because it's controlling. My grandfather worked in Gary, Indiana. Still know he was horrible to my. I believe it. He had 10 kids. Started at 14. He had to go get his paychecks from the steel mill, but he just beat her. Looks like for money. I believe it. They used to beat the women up back in the day, and they keep telling us, "Well, back in the day," but y'all beat the women up back in the day. It's just crazy. I'm not happy. I'm always scared. I'm always afraid. Okay, Prince. Let me give you the floor. So it's clearly you keep saying it. Maybe you're trying to say you're going through something. So what are you going through, Prince, that's bothering you so bad that you want to express what's happening to you? Because maybe you need a listening ear. Exactly, Johnson. Maybe you need a listening ear that you want to dominate the conversation on what you're going through. So we're here for it. What's going on? We understand you're passable. We understand that you're going through this. Let's address what you're going through. It is starting to get cold. She worried about being passable when our dear sisters was just killed in Texas. Like the problem with our community now, we're worried about looks and passable. Speak on a Minaj. That's true. Monty say he suffered from racial abuse. Took it out on them. My mother was very abusive too. She whipped me. I ran away. That's the thing about it. Past down abuse is real. When black people stop beating their children, they're going to start breaking that generation curse. You're beating, when you beat a child, you're teaching them that you're being bad, so I have to give you a beating. When a child beats his girlfriend, you told him that this is a way to get your girlfriend to listen. You beat her. And until this curse has been stopped, we're in a lot of trouble. I guess she's saying she's passable but unhappy. She's sad and feels alone and isolated. That's what I was saying, Bad. We get it that freezing cold. Exactly, babe. The thing about it is, maybe she's screaming out for help. Maybe it's bothering her. So I gave her a platform to talk about it because maybe she's going through something. I don't know. Because we all have our own trials and tribulations. I don't like I don't like when guys don't know about me. I like when guys do know because they stay away from me, some of them. I get the stares. I get guys who want to have a conversation with me. Some people want to get to know me. I don't care. If the ones who know what I am treat me like dirt, then why would I be with the ones that don't? Find me on Cash App now. But you can go straight into my PayPal. You don't see my PayPal on top, bang. You can't click on that and go straight in. Can I click on this again? If you click on that, you can go straight in. Plus, you know how these men be snapping. Yeah, they be beating the women up on the low. And so this is the thing bad what I'm talking about. These are the men we're dating. We're dating those men. Those men that's gonna beat us up. Like who wants a man that's gonna beat you up? Society already got that job. We need another type of man. We need a backbone man. We don't man to beat us up. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, we all have problems. It's sad, but it's true. We can't even work a full-time job, but people size up. Exactly, Manon. And I'm over it. I'll leave it. Y'all want me to. Child, that's not what we said. I gave you the floor, Prince. I said, maybe you're going through something. And I said, did you want to talk about? Hey, Letty Betty, how are you, sweetie? My advice to is I don't mean to. It's a platform, Prince. Anything you want to talk about, just talk about it. Lady Bad. No, what she's saying that everywhere she goes, she has to hide who she is. She says that she feels like she could be herself with us because she keeps herself hidden everywhere else. So, this is the reason why she's talking. She feels like that. She feels. If I'm saying it wrong, Prince, let me know. She feels suffocated. She feels like this is an outlet to say, this is what I am, this is where I've been, and I can finally let y'all know what I'm going through, is what she's saying. That's all she's saying. So I was like, well, look, we have the platform. I'm not worried about being passable because I am. That's not the problem. The problem is when you're passable, you lose a part of your identity as a trans woman. Okay. But you can't lose yourself if you was never lost. You can't lose yourself if you was ever lost. When you take on the term of transgender, you do know that that's just a government term for outing yourself. If you say you was a man or a woman, maintain that. Stop looking for a title or something. If you say you're a woman, stay within that spot. Stop trying to learn the government term of a slavery mentality and stamp it on yourself. Hey, Cruz, how are you? Once you start living up to a title, you gave yourself away. If you say you a woman, stay in that spot and leave it. Leave it. It's nobody's business what's between your legs. If your man know what's up, that's it. Love that and let it go. Because once you let other stuff go, it's the day you're going to start to live. If you got society already beating you up, why would you join in on the beat you up party? Be happy, let it go. But what's the point of transition to be unhappy? No, what she's saying is, excuse me, what she's saying is that she feels as though she could be herself around us and she can't be herself around other people because she has to keep a secret a secret. That's all she's saying. That's all. That's all she's saying. And she feel like she just, I'm too, exactly. This is the thing about it. Let her air it out. She wants to scream it 1,000 times. Just let her scream it out. That's fine. Sometimes it's like, I think it's like a thing of, like a therapeutic thing. You know what I mean? It's like she's having a therapeutic moment. Like, I just want to scream it out. This is what I am. This is what I am. So that's what she is. We'll just let her have a moment and stuff and just ignore her. No defense, Prince. We're not ignoring you. We still love you. We're just going to let you scream to the top of your lungs and just get it out a million times. Anyway, I grew up with Erica. Remember her? Which Erica are we talking about? Exactly. But sometimes people have to see, this is the thing. We have to allow her room to grow within her mind. Just because you say it don't mean people are gonna grab it because you said it. You have to introduce it to them and give them time to sort it out. You have to give her time to get there. Just because you there don't mean she's there. Sometimes people transition, but they go through all levels of that. There's so many levels, and sometimes, you just need somebody to listen without judgment. You become a woman, nothing more to men. You're usually considered a piece of ready available piece of meat. It's just said that you think passable is so great, and it's not. Okay. No one's talked about being passable, being great, Prince. Those are your words. Anyway, the one that's passed away from the army guy. The army guy. She may be having a moment, child. Let her have a moment. 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 Anyway, let's move on. Let her have a moment. Don't say nothing to her. Let her have a moment. I'm not going to address it anymore. We love you, Prince. We pray for you. But we're going to move on. Y'all agree? Give me hearts. We're going to move on. When you change the title, my sister, we're here for you. Because no one is here talking about passability, but we're going to move on. We have to move on. I'm not going to be on all night talking about passable when that's definitely not a part of my conversation. I told you we deal with leadership here. We deal with leadership. We don't do passability. Hey, butterscotch, we do happy. We're not going to do a whole blog on being passable and all the extra stuff. That is not going to be a part of our conversation. I don't care whether you're a two-spirit woman or a cis woman or a gay man or a straight man. We deal with issues and then we move on. She was stabbed 26 times. Okay. Which she was stabbed 26. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. I think I did it. This is so horrible. I gotta check my index to see which girl we're talking about here because I've done so many deaths and murders and stuff, and you know, it's horrible. I think I know which one you're talking about. Okay, it's Angel. Excuse me. I don't see this one. She was stabbed. Only one I remember, the one I just did with the girl being stabbed to death. Her name wasn't Erica though. Okay, just channel was about embracing everyone. Exactly. Okay, sweetheart. A sweetheart. She was Erica, spelled with a K, and she used to hang out with Dominique. I'm touching bases with you because you're special to me. I'm trying to find out. Erica Avant. Oof. Andrew Keeson. 24. You mean no? That's the man. I don't see this one. I've been looking for it. I'm trying to find it. Um. Okay, where we at here? There we go. Okay, sweetheart. So she was Erica, spelled with a K, and she used to hang out with Dominique. I'm touching bases with you because you're special to me. I'm trying to find it out. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm blessed with your videos. Thank you. I'm trying to find what video you talking about. I knew Erica that was the K, but she wasn't killed. That's another Erica, but that one wasn't killed. Mama girl, I never moved. I was telling her to move on, restart her life. Prince, yes, I believe you, Raven. You're right, but sometimes you have to down label yourself for people to understand what you're talking about, especially if you call yourself two spirits. We don't care about the LGBT, honey. We don't do the LGBT here. And when I say that, I'm not being mean. What we're talking about on this channel is the two spirit women. We understand that LGBT people exist, but at the end of the day, how many blogs you go on and you have a conversation with your sisters without me talking about girl buy this comb or buy this or do that. When you have your sisters sitting on a platform where you can have a conversation with your other sisters, keep it your sisters with a conversation, sisters in the meeting. Let's stay focused on each other and also allies or people that look into the sisterhood. And some men look on. But the LGBT, they pretty much got things down packed. They good. Because no shade, if you go to one of them for a job, they not really hiring us. Either you got to know somebody to get in. And I believe the two spirit women should be firsthand when getting jobs, and they don't do that. A two-spirit woman could work at any type of outreach program the best way that anybody can, only because she has real life experience trying for that job. So she basically give you an idea what to look for. The people that come through that door, she could help them. I always feel like people with life experience helps people through this life with experience. But people who don't have life experience, who sits back and talk about, well, I went to school for this, went to school for that, it doesn't make you a teacher. It just makes you somebody that just went to school. Hire people that has experience that can relate to people that's down at that level, because they would be the ones to pull you up, because they know all the tools to get you out that spot. You know, when you hire people who are not from that background, whether it's in the LGBTQ, and they're not from that life, they ain't from that life. Why would a gay man understand what a two-spirit woman is going through when they lives his life as a gay man? Why would a lesbian know what a two-spirit woman going through when she lives her life as a lesbian? You hire a two-spirit woman with two-spirit issues that can read her sisters where she's at. In this way, we could possibly grow in a lot within the community. But if you keep getting people that's not really the girls or somebody who has empathy for us, you're not getting a full-blown experience of our experience. Hey, Tanya, Brooke Girl and Todd, Me Too Thomas, Erica Monroe. Okay, let me see. Hmm. Give me a second. Now I'm trying to. Unless there's another name. I don't have no Erica Monroe. I don't have it up here. Maybe it's another name or something else. I don't know. Let's talk about the chick you made a video about recently about killed in Texas. What happened? She was killed in Texas. Um, What's her name? The one that got killed in Texas. Miss Butterscotch. Hey, Ann. Um, okay, Prince. I'm sorry, sis. I had to give you a timeout. You doing too much. I had to give her a timeout, y'all. Listen, I'm not for it. I gave her a timeout. She got a timeout. Because all that negative energy she's doing, she's a distraction. And it's really starting to get on my nerves. And listen, she working my nerves, honey. She got a timeout. And until she changed, honey, she ain't getting no time, man. Anybody got time for that? All damn night. Oh my God, everybody treats me bad. Well, welcome to the goddamn neighborhood. The whole fucking world is going through fucking shit. Child, please. Oh, I'm so passable. Who gives a fuck about you being passable, ho? Shit. Give a fuck about being passable. Just worry about being alive. Damn. Oh, everywhere I go, I can stay with my family. Who gives a fuck about your goddamn family, ho? Shit, go sit with them and whine. Come on, a fucking live. Talk about the whole goddamn thing. Oh, it's so hard being passable. Don't be passable, bitch. You look like a brick. Fucking give it up. Come on. Damn, whole fucking night. Oh, I'm so passable. My struggles. Who gives a fuck? Oh, forgive me. I'm venting. I gotta come back, y'all. I know y'all can hear me. I'll be back. I have to have me a drink. I'm working my goddamn nerves. Okay. Come on, camera. Come on in, honey. Okay. Okay. Let's try it again. You know, and it's so funny because today the devil be busy riding me like no others. I'm like, oh God, is it allowed for trans women to own guns? Exactly. And if you can't buy them, you make them. It's like, let me stop. If you can't buy guns, you make them. That's why you carry your own bags. Cause baby, when he show up, you better show out. Beat this shit. Let me stop. Oh, I have anger issues. I'm not perfect. I need more work. Oh, mothers live. Child, beat this shit. Let me not move too much for this damn shit. You know what I've noticed? My back is becoming big. I'm getting a big back. I'm becoming big back Betty. I'm big back Betty. Big back Betty. Hey, big back Betty. What you doing? Oh, I'm home with the kids. More love the kids. Child. I went to go online. It's like, you never click on something and they start showing you wigs. So I'm looking at this wig and I'm like, yo, so I saw this black wig. And it said for $10 and it was long. I said, $10 for a wig? What kind of wig is that? $10 for a wig. What to do? Sing the picture of the wig and charge you for the picture? Because, child, I was like, $10 for a wig? All the way past your hips to your butt? But I'm sort of nobody make these wigs so cheap. These wigs be nappy as hell. I guess they're giving you two jobs with one. So when your wig dies, you cut the pieces off and then make little Brillo pads for when washing clothes, washing dishes. Oh, mothers live. This is my ex-roommate shirt. She left this behind. Let me stop finding a flashing, y'all. I don't think I could get it over. Child. Anyway, what was we talking about? Okay, we're talking about the girl that got killed. Okay, Letty Betty. The girl that got killed, they haven't found more any information on her yet. No one has sent me anything as of yet. But I haven't really been actively looking around to try to find out anything. The problem is that, yeah, Foster, Asa Foster. The problem is that she was changing her life and change, it takes time. She was young. She was only 22 years old. She was just a baby. And it's horrible, you know. But this is the thing. I don't think nobody understands the mental abuse we go through. I don't think people pay that no mind, or I think they just don't care. It takes a lot for what we do. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. We should be applauded for just showing up. For just showing up. Standing our truth. We should be applauded for that. But then we have to watch how we share our spirits, because our spirits going to interfere with other people's spirits, especially if their spirit is demonic. Because demonic forces are real. And if you're a good spirit person, demonic forces are going to come after you. But I'm going to tell you one thing about these demonic forces. They only come after you when you're close to the blessing. Now, if you're close to the blessing, that's when they come. Now, how you win is you don't react. You don't react. And when the bad things happen to you, you don't react. What you say is, oh, this is one of the tests because I'm about to go to the next level of my life. So your goal is not to react. Just go, okay, God, I see you, you know, and then you just move on. I'm not going to react to it. I'm going to ignore it because I know something big is for waiting for me. If I don't react, I got a bigger prize waiting. Now, listen, you're a hypocrite. You tell people to leave their truth, then they come to you for help and you get mad when someone tells you they are passing. How am I a hypocrite? Tell me how am I a hypocrite? Okay, I'm gonna make time for you. Tell me how am I a hypocrite? I could be a better example by blocking you. Cause see, this is what we call privileged trans women. Cause I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Since you want me to meet you, I'm gonna meet you in your place. This is what you want to do. While I'm sitting up here trying to show these girls the different avenues and stuff, you want to focus on your beauty. You want to focus on how it's so hard for you and your struggle about you being passable. And at the end of the day, I got a bunch of damn passable girls that are dead. But at the end of the day, you want this whole conversation to talk about your promise about being passable. We have such more bigger fish to fry behind you sitting around talk about all your goddamn privileges of being passable. We personally don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the goddamn day, the girls are being murdered on a fucking street. And all you want to talk about how fucking beautiful you are, how the little kings and queens come around and pat you on your fucking back with your makeup on your fucking face. Bitch, nobody got time for that. And if you have a problem with it, then just get the fuck off my page. We're talking about real life issues. You talking about some fucking beauty and goddamn beauty passable bullshit all fucking night. Nobody got time for that fucking shit but you. Just go. Don't walk away, run. God damn. Nobody got time for that shit. I'll be a hypocrite. Just stay the fuck off the hypocrite channel. Yeah, I'm twisting words. Yeah, okay, twisting words. You're so fucking passable. The whole night is about how passable you are. But this is what we're going to do. You're going to meet the new Raven because the old Raven is political. The new Raven blocks you. So guess what, Prince? You can find another girl to sit and tell, oh my God, everywhere I go, I'm so passable and it's such a struggle for me. I'm very mean. I'm very mean because at the end of the day, while I'm sitting up here doing 3,000 and some videos of girls being murdered, you're talking about how much of a problem you have with being a girl. Yes, I'm jealous of you. I'm so jealous of you, girl. No, you can't fuck me, but yes, I'm jealous of you because you're so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, girl. We just don't understand how you would come be amongst us ugly ones. We're so ugly and look like bricks, and we just can't find a man. Nobody loves us. We're so ugly, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful, girl. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. And I'm jealous of you. I can't help but be jealous of you because you're beautiful. Block me? No, I'm not gonna block you. Oh, I'm loving this because you know what you helping me do? You helping me to vent. Maybe if I would have started venting years ago, I wouldn't end up in the goddamn blood pressures or myself got a fucking stroke with little bitches like you. Maybe if I would have opened my mouth up, trying to be politically correct. Oh, I'm gonna talk to you through kindness and through love. Maybe I should just talk to you to meet you where you at. I'm gonna meet you where you're at. Yes, I'm ridiculous, sweetie. I'm ridiculous. Because we should supposed to stop and bow to the queen. Why would you claim yourself prince instead of princess, instead of queen? Why would you call yourself a prince? Are you trying to let them know how you get down in the bed? Like you're a queen, but at night when you with your man, you're a prince. You're the top instead of the bottom. Because you're passable in the world, but you're the man in the bed. Which one is it, girl? Let's have the conversation. I'm waiting, sweetie. I didn't block you. I got time for you today. I got time for you. I got time for you today, boo. I'm hungry. I'll be back. All right, butterscotch. Because that's my husband. Let them as you're not married. So you can I don't want to be married. I don't need a man to complete me, boo boo. You see, when God made me two spirits. I came already married. How about that? No, boo boo. Come on, Prince, Princess, Juana man. Come on, Karen. You probably a Karen. Come on, sweetie. If I'm a hypocrite. Come on, sweetie. I got time for you today. I'm gonna meet you where you at. Come on, sweetie. You wanted the floor all night. You've been trying to get the floor because you felt as though no one wanted to talk about how pretty you was. So now you got the floor. Everybody's talking about different things, and all you keep talking about how much of a life is so horrible because you're so passable. No one would even know what I was. No one would even care what you are. Maybe people got bigger problems. We got COVID-19 people being put on the street, homeless, and here you talking about some damn passability. We got real issues going in this world, and all you can think about is how the fuck you mad passion in this damn world. We got girls being murdered on a goddamn street that was passable, and all you going to, oh, everybody wait. It's such a struggle for me because I'm so passable, and I don't have to get a chance to tell anyone. Then tell everybody. Tell everybody, because we're over it here. My cis people, they listen to me, then go there. Clearly, you're on another level. Go sit with them. You only go over here because you done got on their nerves and you came over here to get on our nerves. Nobody got time for that stuff. People getting put out on the damn street. People can't even eat. People going through struggles. People having real life lessons. And all you could think about is a goddamn mirror and how passable you are. You're twisting my words. No, sweetie, the whole thing you've been talking about, everybody's been saying the same thing. Like, oh, you talking about being passable. It's such a problem for you. Like someone said, the detransition. What you want, and if you had this SRS surgery, what you want for Christmas is a dildo. Or what some things them studs do, they put them on the strap on. You get your strap on for Christmas. Then that's where you can celebrate the holidays the right way. Like, come on. Nobody got time for this. The whole, I've been on this video for almost an hour and 30 minutes, and we've been on the same issue about you being passable. A struggle it is for you. A whole damn night. Everybody's sitting around here with a whole bunch of issues, stuff they want to talk about, and you talking about passability. Y'all want me to block her? I said I was gonna block her. I want to watch the bitch raw, because I'm here for it. I told y'all I got anger issues. When I tell y'all I have anger issues, I be telling y'all Raven got anger issues. I don't go get nobody to help me fight. I go to work on the motherfucker right then and there. I'm that person. Raven, can you touch on trans attracted men? I heard they yeah, they are. Some of them. You just gotta there's a good and bad men in everything. You just gotta find them, that's all. You just gotta find this good and bad men in everything. There's good and bad girls. There's good and bad. You have to do the interview process. There's some men out here that are really good. But it's hard. Because nobody wants to kiss. Too many frogs to kiss. I think that's the problem. Fuck you and your evil show. Now you keep telling me you have a husband, but you keep talking about you want to fuck me. Now what's that about, girl? You keep saying fuck me. Why do you want to fuck me? Oh, because you think I got that good? You think I could turn you into what you trying to hide from being? Or that man in the bed is not really a man, if you know what I mean. You sign up for Domino's Pizza and all you got was the box and not the bread. What happened, mommy? My last time here. Oh, okay, sweetie. My first time here. Hey, Jada. How are you, sweetie? It's a nappy wig. Let me stop. I'll be sitting up here with a toothpick wig. No hair. All on the net. And that's the thing about it, though. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, as Prince, go back to Michael. Prince and Michael. Boom, boom. Let me stop. Anyway, that's my problem. Bitch, keep Prince out your mouth if you know better. Oh, okay. I don't know better. Prince, princess, princess the queen, princess the Juana man, princess the princess. What? What? Come on, sweetie. You threaten me? But you're supposed to be our sister. You threaten me? I'm a trans attracted man. I'm full of shit. I'm a foolish. Are you full of it? Dr. DLQ? Karen Reese. Raven, checking on the PayPal link and seems not to be. It's take this link right here. Oops. This is me trying to I was trying to find Erica Memorial. I couldn't find it. Not saying it's just not existing, but maybe it's something in the system. It's not coming up. But when I looked it up and stuff, it kept saying that you didn't do it on this. Now the name does sound familiar. I don't know if it's something more or something less. I'm not sure, but um I'm not sure if it's something more or something less. But there's a link right there. Had bad experiences with chasers. Okay. Um yeah, you have to do the interview process. Well, if they're transphobic, that's letting you know that you don't have to. When they let you know who they are, just meet them where they're at. Thank you, Tali. I sent it again. Depends. I have bad experience with chasers. Well, when they teach you, I just leave them. Why you so hostile at Prince? Bang. Here we go. Okay. Bang. PayPal doesn't work for me either. Okay, let me try this. There's my name on PayPal. I'm just so sick. Here's the link. Which is crazy. Do you have a cash app? This it works the same way, sweetie. Bang. It works the same way. It works the same way. Let me see if I click on this. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But clearly I must be doing something wrong. Oh, my nose is done. Okay. Girl, let me try this. Did it work, girl? You're a hypocrite. You act like you are about the girls, but you just at the fans, likes, and subscribers, fake crying ass bitch. Oh, girl, bye. Anyway, I'm so tired of these people with these yellow bus people getting on my damn live. Okay, sweetie, I get it. I'm just a bad person. I get. I want likes and share. Likes and share. That's all I care about. You just say sorry. What do say? Just say sorry to each other and stop to argue. Well, that's not gonna happen. Um, I'm not saying sorry to her. She can kiss my black ass. Anyway, I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. Because my thing is, you don't come in somebody else's house making rules. If it's not what you want, you just leave. It's pretty simple. But then you want to integrate into something and make it more into what it's not. And then you want to act like a fool because you want to talk about being passable. We're not going to have the matter of fact, let me just go ahead and block the bitch because you can kiss, child. Nobody want to kiss your butt. You said you got a man. Don't he ain't supposed to be kissing it? Maybe if you deuce, maybe he probably would go outside of you. Do sometime, girl. Sometimes you gotta clean your body. Clearly, you're full of shit. Amen. That's right. I'm definitely a blessing. Bitch. Bitch, he do go in me when your man I don't have to have one man, sweetie. I got everybody's man. So while you home playing Pistol Pete, I'm not worried about it. I douche all the time with your man. You don't douche all the time because your breath is coming through this way and it smells hot. Your hot breath is messing up my life. You got hot breath. And from what it smells like, you're full of shit. Go to bed. You must be drunk. Yes, I'm falling down. I'm all over the place. Matter of fact, let me just block you because I see right now. I'm letting you win. And not even, I'm just hit me. I'm letting you win. Your whole purpose was to throw me off of this whole love. The devil is busy. Lord, the devil comes. The devil is busy. It is something I always told y'all. They show up looking like you, and they're nothing like you. You're the devil. Lord Jesus, it just hit me. Mm-mm-mm. Let me do this first. Okay. 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 So now I get to see her page. Now I see you a black girl. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see you. Okay. Okay. You are pretty. Okay. Okay. Let me see. A call. is what you want 2020 COVID-19. I'm still loving my followers. Secret maintaining mammogram holidays are for y'all ready. Voting decisions. Love my followers. Friday night child. Mammogram and honestly. How to stay centered in the relationship. Okay. I see you, sis. You pretty. I see you. Okay. Now I went to her page because I want to block her the right way. And if I go to her page, then I could literally block her the right way. And you already know she black. It's always it's the ones that look like you that be the ones trying you, which is so tired. Maybe I'm on the wrong page. Is this her? I'm not trying. Okay. You didn't listen to anyone talking real shit. You get defenses because it wasn't what you wanted to hear. You didn't listen to mine. What the fuck? Who is starting with you? Okay. She's gone. Have fun. You can't help everybody. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Okay. She's gone. Yeah, I'm fine. The thing is, like, but I see what she's doing. She was pretty. I'll give her that. She looks passable. I'll give her that. She was pretty. She was black. I ain't surprised. But just because you black and passable, don't make you less of a bitch. Nobody got time for all that extra stuff. All this shit about she's so passable. She has such a problem. Child, please, girl, bye. Gives a shit about that. I'm doing videos on trying to keep girls alive, and she told me, so I'm trying to do it for likes. First of all, I don't got to do nothing for likes. I don't give a shit about no damn likes. My whole thing has been trying to keep these girls alive. And here it is, she coming out here talking about how passable she is, because she done suffered from probably some childhood from having sex with a damn dog and found a puppy stuck inside a fucking booty hole, and then she wanted to sit up here and make everybody pay for her lessons of being with having animal sex. But I got time for these hoes. Anyway, I tell you, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. And the thing about it is, I let her distract. I let her distract me from y'all, and I apologize to y'all for that because nobody up this early. We're trying to have a conversation, and she read the whole she ruined the whole. And this is the problem that we have with some of these girls. These girls are suffering from mental issues, and these are the same girls that go around and mess with these guys, and they end up in situations. Now she's so happy and so married. Why you in the house with your man? Why you on live with us? If you so happy, if you got a man, why you on live with us? You should be with him. Bang, I see it's question time because you have explained his curse at the time. Oh, she don't. She can. I blocked her. I blocked her, y'all. I blocked her. Thank you. Oh God, I wish you'd have sent it to my what's the name? But I blocked her, so I didn't want to block her. Like you try to give people a chance, but she wasn't. She wasn't trying to have it. Her whole thing was to distract us. That's all. And I it didn't hit me like some things will get to me quickly. It didn't hit me, but it hit me after a while. I'm like, but I'm so happy to pass. I have a boyfriend like that, and he says he's not my boyfriend. Child, that's when you just leave. I was watching this YouTuber. His name is Chris Sales, and he said that this girl he gave a baby to, she called him baby, and he said, "Don't call me the baby because you're not my baby." Where you? What's your? I don't know your name on here. I looked on Facebook, but I don't know your name up there. Let me go in again. Okay. Um, this is so weird though, because my account is active. Oof. Okay. I sent it to you. Thank you, Beanie Bane. Thank you, sweetie. I replied to your email. I see where you at. I see where you at. Check your email. That's crazy. Okay. Cause you know what it is, yeah. I don't really care about that stuff. You know what it is? It's like I'm not a vain person. Like I do what I do and stuff like that. But I feel as though when our life is so more bigger than our looks and our bodies. And I feel to me, I feel like we really need to work on trying to be happy. Like we got so many things that goes against us. We got so many things that's don't work in our favor. And we're focusing on trying to blend in a world that may not never accept us. Now, it some avenues that do, but if it don't, I don't think we should rely on our looks, whether it's possible or not possible, to exist in this world. And my bigger problem is that we looked at, like, instead of talking to us, they talk at us. And I feel like when it comes to us, we try so hard to get it right. And even though we could get it right because of what we are, we're marginalized for it. Yeah, it's crazy though. The thing is, like, let's not talk about her no more, because you know what? She's dominated this whole thing with her negative experience and stuff, and she just wanted to get her name out there. And what she did was she kept saying her name. She trying to get likes and shares, whatever. She's toxic, and at the end of the day, she's not helping nobody but herself. Talking about somebody want likes and shares. I do the work. I don't ask somebody to do nothing. I do the work. And when I tell somebody to share something, I've never once told people, share my music. I never say that. I said, that's for me. I told y'all to share with these girls being murdered because I'm tired of seeing people say RIP. RIP does nothing for these girls. That's the only thing I ever told girls to do. And y'all know she low key watching. Hey girl, love your hair. Let me stop. But it's crazy though. We can never be cis women in our life, no matter. Exactly. And who wants to be? Who wants to be a cis woman when we're two spirit women? We came with two orders instead of just one. And the thing about it is when self-love comes self-acceptance within yourself, and also will keep a lot of negativity away from you. But you have to have self-love. In order to have self-love, you have to detox yourself away from even some people that even look like you. But I've talked about that tons of times, that every sister is not your sister. Every sister is not your sister. And that's the real deal. They're not. And I get it. I've had we still have XY chromosome. We can't never. Okay, here we go again. But Anne, isn't you the one who said you're detransitioning? Didn't you say you're detransitioning? Because you said this society and everybody's treated you and you over it, and you say you're detransitioning. I got nothing but time today. I've got nothing but time. I'm gonna meet you where you at. Okay. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. You don't want to be who you are. We get it. You've had enough, and that's fine. No disrespect, but I'm gonna talk to you. We get it. We're never gonna be cis women. We get the XY chromosomes. We get it. Due to the fact that you want to detransition, could you go to another channel that's detransition? This way y'all can compare notes. Because we love who we are. And we have no problem with who we are. And we don't need a whole education class on what the chromosomes is. We get it. We already know that part. You already said you don't want to be a part of it. You already said that's not your thing. And that's fine. But we don't need a whole interview on how this extra stuff is. So here goes to number 2. So I want you to have a great life, sweetie. And I want you to know I love you. And don't take this personal. But you could take care too. Let me see. Admiration, how you see this channel. Okay, you can go too. Okay. Now that one's gone too. Have a great life. Okay. The trans life is not for many, and especially experience 17. Okay, she's gone. She's gone. He's gone. Whatever case, they're gone. I'm not dealing with this tonight. I'm not dealing with it. This is my thing. If you have a problem with your transition and you want to have a conversation to help work you through it, that's fine. But if you want to keep talking about you want to shoot down on what we are or who we are, don't come here. We don't need. We already got society doing that. You're not going to use our face to hurt us. You're not going to use our face to disgrace us. You're not going to make us feel bad within our transition because you didn't want to do it. And that's fine. Go to a channel that detransition and join it and stay there. We got enough people putting us down. We don't need you in our inbox. And this is the thing I'm talking about. We have to get rid of people. It's not personal. She felt as though she couldn't deal with it. She felt the society was bad. Then fine. Exactly. But the thing about it is, standing your truth. Stop trying to get in other people's head. We can go to church for that. We can go to church when you can just shoot us down. We get it. We don't need, this is like a support system. Not no stuff about, well, you'll never be a woman and it's XYZ. We get it. Because they worked on you. They got you where they want you at. So stay there. Don't come over here. Don't come over here with that. I'm not having it. I'm not. Because only the strong can survive. And my thing is this, God made leaders. And there are definitely leaders on this page. If you're a two-spirit woman, you are a leader. You may be two-spirit, but you're a leader. And there are a lot of girls that's like you, that's following and watching behind you. And the thing about it is, you have to stand in your truth. Even though everybody can't come with you. And they can't. They got to go. We had the conversation before. It's like I detransitioned because I couldn't deal with society. They were so mean to me, stuff like that. Society is mean. Society is mean to people, period. It's not being a two-spirit woman. You could be a straight man, society too. You can go to any man in this world who's straight. He will tell you the world is treating him bad. You can go to females who's straight. She could tell you the world done her bad. It's not a two-spirit woman or a two-spirit man. The world is just mean. It's not personal. But if you let them get into your world and redirect your whole program of their thinking, then that's on you. Whatever makes you happy, that's exactly. But if you can't stand in your truth and you let people change your mind about yourself, you're going to be changing your mind for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, you're going to be changing your mind. Because you're influenced by everybody's decision and you're not taking yourself and making yourself number one. I did a video called I Choose Me. I Choose Me means that I'm not going to allow other people to dictate my life and make my decisions for me. Because at the end of the day, when the smoke clears and you need money and you need help, they're nowhere around. They're not trying to help you. They're not trying to look out for you. So why is that? You feel as though their opinion of you matters the most. That's the reason why you got so many download men. They rather sneak and hide instead of fight back. People are so afraid and that other people live their life. Live your life. Be happy. Be proud of who you are. Stand in your truth. And when people can't accept you, then that's fine. That's where you pick your pocketbook up, you fix your wig, and you leave. That's how you feel. That's fine. Give me 5 seconds because I want that energy to stay there, and I'm ready to move here. So y'all can have the whole meeting about me, but I'm not gonna be present because all that right there will not be coming on me. And I understand life has lessons. I don't believe nobody on this live has not been through some type of turmoil where they thought they wasn't going to make it the next day. Exactly. And y'all saw, I tried to talk this child through it, and all this child wants to talk about passable. Like, come on. And then this one talking about detransition. Okay, fine. You're not happy with yourself. She's not happy with herself. That's fine. But let's get past the conversation. Well, it's just really hard because I'm so... Child, girl, wow. It's more to life than that. Or you're a hypocrite. Okay, then I'm a hypocrite. You can call me anything, but listen, I've been called everything in the book. At the end of the day, that's just part of the programming. When Jesus sat at the table of the Last Supper, he said, one of y'all going to deceive me. And end up hung on a cross. He said, well, people he trusted. And there was somebody at the table betrayed him. They had a choice between the thief or him who tried to help people. They picked the thief and they hung him. So at the end of the day, God sent his only begotten son, and look what they did. They killed him. So my thing is, forgive me if I'm not so friendly with your suggestions when it comes to things in life. Because the man you praise sent his son down here and y'all killed him. And then y'all go to him, oh Lord, help me. Yeah, okay. I'm not married woman, but I'm here. Listen, that's the thing about it. I'm not married, but where your man at? I'm two spirits, sweetie. I came with him inside. I'm already married to my man. He's in me. I'm in here. I don't gotta get married because I'm already married. It's called two spirits. We're together. I don't gotta look for him because he's been with me all the time. Honey, I know what's going on in my life. That's when the man called me and tried to talk to me. I'm like, I'm already married. He's right with me. You just can't see him. I can see him. And at the end of the day, if someone comes across in my life that's positive, that's strong, because it's hard to find a strong man to stand in his truth to fight back. But there are strong men out here. Obama became the president. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, a whole bunch of other people fought back. They're leaders. In order to stand in your truth, you have to be leaders. Coretta Scott King. And within this journey we go through, it's called life, and that's the thing about it. He's not in her because he's in. Exactly. That's the thing. Marriage don't make the person you are. Marriage is just something you share with someone else. You're supposed to be completed within yourself before you marry. You're supposed to be complete. How you complete? How can you complete another person if you're not complete? Girl, I never met Jesus, but I met you, and that's what I believe in. Which, thank you, dear. But that's the thing about it. Exactly, G. I get your point. Exactly what I'm saying. We're all limbs of God, and every limb has a damaged limb. And everything don't go the same way. Do you think Michelle is what's a GRO? A girl? What's a GROL? I never heard of that, Alexa. the coronavirus is affecting people's mind. Amen. It's good to blame it on the coronavirus, but some people's mind been already one goes. Yeah, everybody sees it within anything. My thing is that I always feel like we're all here to help each other and add something to it. We're all here to help each other, everybody's experience, and that's fine. And then we talk about it and we move on. Everybody's different and stuff, and that's fine. But everybody can't come with you. Everybody can't come with you. And you get people's attention, you hear people out, and then you go, okay, how can we help you? But just make it an issue. Make it a issue where people can actually relate it. And then we talk to have the conversation and we move on. We talk about it, we move on. We talk about it, we move on. Just like the conversation about trans attracted men. There are men that are attracted to us, and there are good men out here, they're bad men. And at the end of the day, you have to do the interview process. And some men are not really ready, and some men are. But it's a process. Everything on this earth isn't fire assistance. Listen, it's what marriage means, to share the good and the bad days. We have some boundaries, though. All the healthy relationships have some boundaries. That's true. Would you leave someone because they stop having sex with you because he got out of shape or can't move? XP. I mean, this is the thing. I see it as, if a man stop having sex with you, unless you're talking about me. Are you talking about me, XP? Or are you talking about a man in general? Because everybody's different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody deals with things differently. Everything on earth was included in the US. Okay, so this is the thing. You talking about me? Okay, this is the thing. If I'm with the man and okay, let me just read this right. Read this one more time. Would you leave someone because they stop having sex with you because he got out of shape and can't move? Okay. So you're saying that we were once in a relationship, it was active, and then he stopped having sex with me. If a man stopped having sex with me, I have to question why. If he's not having sex with you, then maybe having sex with someone else. Hey, Chris, how are you, love? He may be having sex with someone else. He may be lost interest in me. I don't know. But he's not having sex with me. I would have to question. We have the conversation. And he said, well, I just don't, I'm not attracted to you. I just don't want to, I'm not sexually attracted to you. That's fine. He's gone. Anyway, if he's got out of shape, I dated men out of shape tons of times, so it's no big deal to me. That's not a big deal. But if he felt like he got out of shape and he didn't want to have sex with me, that's fine. He's out of here. If he can't move, that's a totally different thing. He's been in an accident. No, I won't abandon him. If he got into an injury that's health, I won't abandon him. However, if he became like his limbs messed up, I'm not gonna abandon him. I won't abandon him. But no, I wouldn't abandon him because that's totally different. Anything on earth, you and no love is love. That's true. Maybe you know what I hate. Why do Black females always put I'm a nurse career all the time? What makes you better than me? I mean, people come with issues though. You know what I mean? I just learned when people say certain things, I try not to take it personal. I let it just be their story, especially if it's a job. That's what I do. Okay. But it becomes irritating that they keep throwing it in your face like, well, I'm a nurse. Well, I do this, I do that. But I'm the kind of person, like, it don't really bother me. If you tell me you're a nurse, you're a doctor, I'm like, oh, okay. But one thing about it is they won't talk about it if you don't keep adding to the conversation. They also won't talk about it every time they show up, you leave. You can always leave. Leave them in their conversation. I would just walk away, honey. It's always just walk away. You got to, honey, get on your nerves. Like, okay, well, you know what? Let me just go. I'll leave. Sure would. Oh, them look good, Miss Fern. I will leave, honey. Because if as long as they get on your nerves, you already know they get on your nerves. That's why God gave you 2 legs. You be like, oh, wait a minute. I'll be back. And sure. And then you ain't coming back. Mm. I would leave. See, I love real people like you. I love you more. The thing is like, I would just go. I don't bother. I let people want to brag and rights, have it. I don't care. Sure. The one thing I had to learn within myself is that I let people be right. I let them be right. If you feel like you're right, then you're right. Okay. But when I say that, that means you're right. That means, okay, whatever you want to convert you. Now, if you keep bringing it up, then we got a problem. Because now you're being irritating. I said you was right, let it go. But I just want to know, let it go. Because at this point, either I got to leave, but if I'm on live, then you got to get blocked. Because now you're getting on my nerves. You're doing the most, and it's not that deep. It's not that deep. There are people can't even make their rent at the end of this month. And the people trying to do the extra and stuff like that. People never even got their stimulus checks. They're trying to make it the best way they can. Would you date a guy who doesn't have a job and you was the only one working? Oh, child, Chris, I've dated most of men I've dated didn't have jobs. I put so many men on their feet, Chris. You have no idea. I have put so many men on their feet. So many men. I have taken men that was homeless. I have turned men lives around. I have put so many men on their feet. So many men. And while everybody thought he was taking care of me, no, I was taking care of him. That's why 6'6", when I met the second day, I was taking care of him. I didn't even have money, and I was looking out for him. That's why he's so upset trying to come back, because he knew he messed up a good thing. I was trying to help him get up on his feet, but he was letting other people get into his head, talking about they've been with me and they haven't, because they didn't want him with me. So what they did was they sabotaged what him and I could have had for their own selfishness, and now they're with that person, which they call their cousin, but they're with that person, and now they don't have Raven. So now they be trying to find every ways to get in contact with me, which is stupid. When I think about him, I think about that one song, "You Had a Good Thing, but You Fucked It Up." You had it so good, but you fucked it up. And that's what he did. Now he wants to backtrack. No, you can't backtrack. And that's the thing about it. Men, when you help a man get up on his feet, sometimes you help him get up on his feet, he uses the same shoes to leave you. And the thing about it is, I don't regret it. I'm not worried about it. My thing is, as long as I pulled you out the slums, it's fine. God knows my heart, and I don't look for my reward within you. I look for my reward in other things. And every man not mentally able to deal with a lot of things. I dated a few trans women that don't have jobs, but instead try to use me for a way out and not try to get a job. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about it, Chris. But the thing about it is that when you find somebody who's using you, I said this before, you got to go. You have to go. And you got to go. I've helped many people. I've helped men get up on their feet. But see, the men I help, but see, the men I help, they were trying, well, some of them. No, most of them. because I was a bitch. Because I would take a man. This how I am. I'm okay, holla. This how I am. I would take a man I'm dating. I get up in the morning, I get his suit on, and I go right to the job place. And I said, come on, we're going job hunting. I'll literally take a man to a job hunting spree. I literally have done that. I've taken men that were homeless on the street, living in the subway, and I dressed them up, cleaned them up, and I took them on job interviews. I sat outside and I put them in a suit and I sent them right to the job. They've been filling applications. I sure did. Now they're on a higher level. Actually, one is trying to come back. That's another story. How long was it long? My relationship was my longest relationship since I've been this way, 0, 2 months. Before, the longest was 10 years. This way, no. I was with somebody for 2 months this way, and when my money ran out, he left. But he wasn't ready for me. And I'm not blaming him. But he was a learning lesson. He reintroduced me to me for being not aware of what he was saying. You know, he was making comments and stuff, and I couldn't understand where was it coming from. And I paid it no mind. Then when I found out that people was in his head about me, the same people I thought was my friends was trying to get him in the bed with them. I didn't know that. And he never shared that with me. He let all that negative energy manifest in his head instead of talking to me, letting me know what was going on. Now, I had one boyfriend that was saying that when people did stuff, he told me. He told anytime somebody went after him, he told me. But this one didn't tell me nothing. So we let go. Do you want to get married one day? No. No, I don't want to get married. I would have dated you because you have always been a wonderful lady to me since you have been a Facebook friend. Yeah, Chris, thank you, Chris. Well, we got history. So, we got history. We've been through a lot, but anyway. It's a lot that people go through and stuff. And, people go through their struggles and stuff. Do you think men have too many options? They have a lot of options, Bang. They got a lot of options. That's the problem. They got a lot. Even the ugly ones think they're cute. And the reason why they think they're cute, because they learn the options that they have. But one thing you have to realize, we have options. We just give away our power. We got to start pulling back our power. Then we learn that we are a gift to men. We choose them, they don't choose us. See, we have to be reintroduced to our power the right way. And we have to understand how we could use our power. But we get so thrown off by so many things thrown at us, we forget about our power because we're too busy trying to survive. Neither do I after Bobby and Whitney. Well, the thing about it is, Gia, I'm having a problem with is the girls are getting killed by their boyfriends. Now, I talked about this before because I'm starting to notice this is starting to transpire. I don't like it, but I'm noticing that the girls are getting, so here it is. I want to be safe with my men, and my killer is in the bed with me. Not saying all men are killers, not saying all men gonna kill you. I'm just saying, from the stories I'm starting to notice that's starting to becoming big, we're being killed by our partner, which is horrible. But I'm starting to notice the trend, and I don't like it because they are setting for chases. No, that's not true. The thing about it is, Alexis, it's not that, Alexis. That's not how it is. Trust me, my sister, it's not. I have met men that were very, very successful. And something is not right. And the thing about it is, it don't come out until you get deeply into them And then you start seeing certain things like, okay, now where's this coming from? Where's that coming from? So it's like crazy, but nobody can get you in the beginning. But them slow leaks start letting you see who is with you. Go to bed with your ice picks. You know what? Maverick, I can't with you. Stephen, you know what? A lot of them are living double. A lot of them are living double lives, Latoya. And you know the problem is that was y'all on the live yesterday when I shared this story about this guy who wanted to kill his girlfriend? I sent y'all that video. He wanted to kill her. And remind you, I want y'all to think about this. Think about the day she was walking down the street and he stopped and wanted to talk to her. And then things not going right. And 9 times out of 10, he probably done cheated on her. She caught him. And then, so, you know, he upset. And then another woman had to come to protect him while another man sat and watched him try to hurt her. He beating on her. These are cisgender people. So some guys are ashamed to say they are attracted to trans women because they don't want to be exposed to others. The reason why they don't like saying they're attracted to them is because they're going to be called gay. And men don't like those labels. And to be honest with you, you should be calling her a trans woman. You should be calling her a woman. And that's government terms for I'm going to teach you how to out yourselves. That's the thing about it. You know, and what they did was it was a mind game. It was a twist in your mind. So when I say twist your mind, what they're doing is they're having you expose yourself to people in the negative term. So if you're not aware of the trickery that's going on when you call yourself a transgender, you're actually outing yourself. So prime example, that was my power for my husband to be a gift. And that amen. The thing about it is, if you go for a job interview, let me give you an example. If you go for a job interview, if you are a girl like myself, and you say, "Hi, I'm Raven. I love to work here. Da 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 da," and I'm a transgender woman, they're gonna go. Now, all them qualifications, all that stuff about y'all, it's all. They go, "Are you a what?" I'm a transgender woman. Now, remind you, this is not set in stone. This is not every place you go to. It's not one way. There's some people don't care less they want to get a job. Let's say this for the record. However, me myself have been on job interviews and jobs, and they will say, "Oh, so you a man." So now what you're saying is, I'm a man who thinks I'm a woman and I want to come work here with your employees. That's all they hear. You let that sink in so you can hear it. I'm a man who thinks I'm a woman and I want to work with y'all. Now they're going to be like, "Oh, will my employees be safe around you? Because clearly you got a little cray-cray going on here. And my employers got families and stuff. And I don't know what part of you that don't quite know what you are, but I'm supposed to hire you and bring you in here on them, the normal people." You setting yourself up. And the girl's like, oh, because I'm transgender. No, it's because you've been brainwashed to work for them to discriminate against yourself. What's between your legs is none of their business. They hire you to do the job. When you go into war, they don't say, "Well, you know, you're a two-spirit woman, a two-spirit man. Well, I don't want you in there," because we have to have a conversation about what's between your legs. When you at war, you gotta help. You gotta go to work. It's not about what's between your legs. It's about, can you do the job? If you are a cis woman and another cis woman comes to fight, no, better yet, if you are a cisgender woman and a man is coming, a man is fighting you, because men beat up women all the time. So, and a two-spirit woman comes in and she's fighting that man for you and helping you fight him. Or you're gonna say, "Oh, no, 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 you're a transgender. I don't want you fighting my man. This is my man, my man." No, she gonna be glad that you showed up to help her. She gonna be glad that you helped her. She's not gonna say, "Well, what's between your legs before you stop him from busting my lip? What's between your legs before he finished, like a little blood is running out my face? You know, I need to check your gender between your legs." No, she gonna be glad you showed up. She don't care about that. She's the fact that you cared enough to help her in a situation of abuse. She don't care what's between your legs. So when you're the kind of person that sits up there that's talking about some, "Oh, well, it's between my legs, one worker," they're not asking you, "Hey, listen, before you fill that application, open your legs and let me press it on my copy machine and let's see what's going on." Those are information you give away for free. And when you give away your money, don't get mad at society for what you did. You talk too much. It was none of your business. You were hired for a job. Do the job. Now, people got a problem with you. People got a problem with everybody. You don't take it personal. Like I said before, you got two legs. You get up and you walk away. It's not your problem. That's their problem. Because they got a problem with the big girl. They got a problem with the short girl. They got a problem with the white girl. They got a problem with the black girl. They got a problem with your hair. They got a problem with you not wearing hair. They got a problem with your outfit. They got a problem with your body odor. They got problems with everything. So why are you sitting up there telling them to think about you when everybody else is not? You cut off your own money before your money even get a chance to grow. I never saw a female go into an interview saying, "Well, listen, my period is on and my Kotex is wet. So let's talk the conversation about my job." She's not saying that. Or a man saying, "Well, listen, I'm not circumcised, but I still like to work here. You know, I don't always, when I go to the bathroom, I don't always wipe good." We don't talk about those things because it's none of our business. Whether he didn't wipe his butt. Whether he didn't wipe his butt good or not, it's none of our business. Unless we're having sex with these people. And we're not. We're not. We're hiring you to work. Do the job. That's it. When I go for a job, I don't say that I put F. You'll figure it out after a while. You know, if you don't, you don't. You do, you do. I could care less. What you think of me is none of my business. But you better watch how you approach me, because on a bad day, you know, I may not respond the right way. I'm still a human being first. Stinky butt, exactly. I'm still a human being first. You know, and the thing about it is, I've talked to people and stuff, and I've had conversations. When I was working at this job, I work at a lot of cis women. I made a lot of friends with cis women. I didn't expect that. They actually pulled me to them. They pulled me to them, gave me rides to work. They really comfort me. I didn't expect that, but they did. Right. But the thing about it was, a girl who hit Cactus Flower, a girl who hired me, she knew what was up with me, and that's why she hired me. And when it came a whole big thing, when I did the video about at the job when I was getting attacked by this one guy, he was attracted to me. And the problem was is that he started spreading the rumor that he was going with me, and I didn't even know him. But he lied on his dick, is what they call it. And when people found out, because remember, gay people are everywhere. They don't look gay, but they be gay. I mean, gay women, gay men. And the thing about it was a gay guy there. I didn't even know he was gay. By working there, I heard people talking about him. And I told him, I was like, "Yo, they be calling you, what's this woman? A cisgender woman. Sign of birth, female, a female. In other words, a female. Girl, I know men who sleep with other hardcore men and still don't want. I know. Listen, Maverick, I was one of those people. I was one of those people. I told y'all before. Um, I used to fight people all the time. It's like, you gay. I was like, no. I was like, what you call me? Hey, Davis, how are you? I was like, what you call me? They're like, you gay. I said, what? I would fight them. And then I had an aha moment. I went home to my boyfriend and I was like, they keep calling me gay. He said, why would they call you that? And we started laughing. And I said it to my boyfriend. I was living with him. And I was like, oh, I think I am. I had an aha moment. But when they said it in malice. So, and the thing about it was, I had to step in my truth. But when I filled out jobs and stuff, they never say, well, are you gay or bisexual or straight? They didn't ask me that. When I became two-spirit, it became, oh, you need to tell us what you are. I don't need to tell you nothing. There are really no gay women just hurt by men. That's really no gay women just been hurt. That's not true, Gia. There are women who like women. There are women who like women. There are women that are not attracted to men at all. And when having sex with men, it bothers them. You don't have to, but you have to acknowledge people within their truth. You can't say, well, a woman can never be gay, because you changing her narratives. When she's telling who she is, you have to believe her. Lesbians don't exist. Okay, here we go. I hate for women to be called sis. I feel like I'm not your damn sis. No, it's not sister, sweetie. It's CIS. It's CIS, not SIS. It's CIS. It's female, but it's not you know. Hey, Davis. Yes, cisgender. Exactly, Davis. Um, who says lesbians don't exist? Yes, I understand. Yeah, that's what it means. That's all. Why girls act like boys but then fuck? Why girls act like boys but then fuck? Because people like what they like. The thing about it is, you have to understand. Well, you don't have to understand. I hate when I say that, but it is. This is the thing. You can't police people. These are real people. These are real people. They're individual people. You can't make people follow a rule book. You have to talk to people on an individual basis. What you do and I do are two different things. What Miss Butterscotch do and I do and you do three different things. So let's do it with different people. We do different things. You can't say, well, there's a rule book for all of us. You have to follow the rule. There is no rules of what you want. There is no rules. You can't police people. When people tell you what they are, you be like, oh, okay, that's it. Let it go. That's it. I know women who love women. I know women who don't want to be with men. They hate men, but they're so pressured to be with men, and they don't want men. And men be like, "Oh, she just cheat on me. She treat me like dirt." Yeah, because she don't want you. She want a woman. She's not happy with you. She's not. But society pushes her and say, "Let's talk about women for a minute. Let's talk about the fact that we have gay women out here that don't want to be with men." Now, like I tell y'all, I used to run a show with all females. They were all females. They were gay women. Gay women. They were all gay women. And when I tell you, I used to pack the place. I mean, I had this huge place. It'd be packed with all women, all females, and they had no interest for men at all. None. They were not attracted to women. They were not attracted to men. They loved women, and they would chase after women. And they talk the same way men talk. If you didn't know any better, you would think you were in a room full of men, Because the same conversation that men had in the locker room, the same conversation females had in the locker room. And I'm talking about females. I'm not talking about two-spirit women. I'm talking about females. Gender and sexuality, different things. Among gender and not conforming the same gender. About Jada Pinkett Smith. I heard about her. Yeah, well, as long as she's happy, she's happy. Listen, people gonna talk about you to the day you die. And they're gonna talk about you even more. At the end of the day, as long as if you're a celebrity, people gonna talk about you anyway. It is what it is. Come with the territory. Unfortunately, it's horrible because it takes so long to get there. When you finally get there, you got more people beating you up. You think it's gonna stop, and it doesn't stop. It is what it is. So it is what it is. I heard somebody talking about. When I signed off before, I saw somebody talking about Will Smith and they saying he's gay. Said about Eddie Murphy. Child, people talk about everybody. Whether the rumor is true or not, it's still their business. If we focus on our own business and clean up our own mess, we be some better off people. What on the street is Ivanka is a butch. Ivanka got kids, but if she is, she is. If that's what she like, go for it. Excuse me. Jay-Z's mother, she said that she's a gay woman, but she had kids because she couldn't come out on her truth. Men are really mean to females. Men are really mean to them. And they feel as though if they have sex with a woman, she's cured of being gay. He took the whole thing made it about sex. It's not about sex. It's what's between her ears, not between her legs. But for some reason, people have the answer for everything instead of hearing people's story and not make it about them. The streets has open to the streets gonna talk about everybody. The streets gonna talk about you. Maverick, people talk about you like a dog too. Come on now. People talk about you. People gonna talk about everybody. This is how this world is. That's what the world do. It's when you start listening and transferring that. When you start transferring the rumor, is when it becomes a problem. Because in the same breath, you don't want people transferring rumors about you when you're transferring rumors about someone else. And I always say one thing: when you're doing certain things, you have to be accepted of the repercussions that when karma comes back on you. I don't spread rumors about people. I just let it be. I try to do my best to stay away from the whole thing. The only thing I do say when I see people do an injustice, like certain people I see do really mean things to people, and I do have a problem with that. This wig is like slowly shedding. Look at this. Now I don't like injustice being done. How long I had this wig? Oh, I think I could press it too. Anyway, and that's the thing about it, though. I think if we focus on ourselves more so than putting people down, because remember, when you're a celebrity, they get it bad. Now we are not celebrities. Well, I'm not, definitely. Y'all know we have people that's mean to us, and we are not at the top like everyone else. Can y'all imagine the magnitude of millions of people coming after you? You having a bad day, and everybody's talking about you like a dog. And the thing is, they don't even know you. And then all of a sudden, some things they're saying are true. That means sources, somebody that's betraying you, that you call your friend. The queens of the GOPs are main ones. Look at the anti-trans law. I believe it. That sounds like when the police have the gays behind transgender military ban looks like the guys behind the transgender military ban looks. That's the thing about it. The ones who look like you be the ones trying to hurt you. I've talked about this before. I just heard that. Look at the rumors going everywhere. Yeah, they always do that. They always doing that and stuff. And the thing about it is that it becomes too problematic and stuff. It becomes very problematic, and you have to be careful of the energy, that you share. You have to. You have to be really. She is leaving. She is just leaving me left and right. Look at this. Child, she's got cancer. Oh, well, I guess I won't be wearing her loose. I just have to keep her braided. That's for damn sure. Because if I keep her braided, she'll have longevity. The police on the outside. It was funny. Even smile. Miss Lindsey Graham is a known self-hating queen. I don't even know these people. I really don't. But they say hurt people, so you know that's what they do. So I just wish they use that same energy to help people as much as they like to hurt them. I'm trying my best off. That sounds of the police. Thank you, Chris. Um, I'm talking about that song, the sound. Oh, okay. Gee, yeah, I remember that song. I made some, but I really don't. I'm used to wearing weaves. I'm trying to wear wigs, and I'm telling you, and it's been difficult. Like I'm not a wiggy, so it's hard for me to wear a wig because I don't like wigs. I like hair, I just don't like wigs. I like weaves, but I don't like wigs. Cause wigs, to me, wigs are like they're like a waste of money because they have to they start shedding, they start doing those extra stuff. And my weave and stuff, I ain't gotta do none of this. I don't have to do none of this stuff. So I make I made I'm trying to let my real hair grow, which I'll never wear loose anyway, which is even stupider, but it is what it is. I've always questioned myself. I'm like, well, why do you always try to do the most when I do wigs now. Oh yeah, I can't do. I love weaves though. I made something. Oh, you a stylist? Okay, but it's Scotch. All right now. All right. Yeah, I don't. I make. Oh wait a minute. Um. Um. Weaves. I can't do it no more, girl. Oh, no. I like yeah. I like weaves because it feel more natural, and also I just get up in the morning. But I like the curly hair weave. I like the curly hair weave. But people told me they don't really like it on me. I did the black hair when I did the hey, what's up, what's up, what's up. When I did the dance thing, I had weaved my hair that way. But I still got the hair, but I don't. Mm-mm. But I'm trying to let my real hair grow because I kind of damaged it when I dyed it blonde. Pay 150 for human wig. I I got human hair wig in here. I don't, child. I seen some. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. It's a wig. I'm sorry. Give me a weave. My weave lasts forever. I still got a weave over here. I just don't. I just don't. Because it is. Yeah, I just got this wig, and it's already on. I love the dark hair on you. Thank you, Maverick. Um, Paris taught me how to do that. Okay. Um, I can't afford them. If I had money like that, well, I could buy. If I had money like that, well, I could buy wigs for $150 because I got so much money. Then I'd do it. But I ain't got money like that. I don't have those luxuries, so I have to. I can't. But I'm cheap. Like I'm super cheap. I'm super cheap. I stopped wearing the dark hair Maverick. I mean I bought it obviously. I like dark hair. But I don't really wear the hair because I call it the passable hair. I feel like when I'm with black hair, I'm trying to be passable. Like I'm trying to be really passable. Like the young girls say, stop being a basic bitch. So I'm trying to be basic. I be trying to learn from the young girls. Stop being a basic bitch. So I can make some lashes. These long con. I can make some pancakes in the morning with them. Child. But I like black hair. I mean, it's not like I don't like it. Um, I actually saw black hair. There was, I think I told y'all, there was something for $10. I clicked on the link and it had black hair for $10. Now I could just imagine how long that'll last. Lord have mercy. We provide real comments from real people. Wow. Um, I don't know. This is like crazy though. Yeah, I know what I want. I want a tattoo. Mm. Oh, but y'all ever have a brain fart where your mind just like, That is so weird to me. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm sounding like? I'm sounding like Black better. I went to the store and I went and bought some I just tried I just got to you know what the thing is, G, I'm trying to I got so many things I'm trying to change. Like tons, billions. But I'm trying to let my real hair grow. And the sad part about it, y'all know I ain't never gonna wear it loose. I mean weird. I don't know, maybe. But I'm always asking myself, I'm always asking myself, where am I going with this life that I'm living? This week is like this camera is fierce. I look so dusty in this camera. That Trenchy Mona makes you stink. What is a Trenchy Mona? Trenchy Mona makes you stink. What's this Trenchy Mona? Y'all be teaching me because I don't be knowing. I ain't going front. So let me ask you this, since y'all know about wigs. What's a good spray to put on wigs that make it don't use that don't make it get that the weathered look. Is it called weathered? The weathered look. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. So what the hell? Okay. Here we go. This one. Fabric softener to wash and hang dry. It will remain. Oh, okay. So fabric softener. I got some in there too. So you use fabric softener and it'll turn it back to the way it once was. Because these wigs they make nowadays is more thicker. They're not thin like they used to be. Fabric softener. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm definitely going to try it. That's for sure. I'm definitely going to try it. Oh God. So let me ask y'all this: have you ever had a friend that you was in love with and they don't like you that way? You have YouTube videos on it too. Oh, I don't know if I have it soft enough. I don't know, Sean. Oh, I don't remember doing a video about no fabric softener. But then I'm be honest with y'all. Sometimes I go to my page, I be watching videos like, what the hell are you talking about? Oh my God, so many people hit me up this early yesterday. The other way around. They have YouTube video. No, the other way around. They can tell. You can tell. It's easy. It's also helps with. Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna do it. Trust me and thank you. I'm definitely gonna listen. I got some basic. Let me ask you this. What about curly weave? Like I made this curly weave. Maybe you know something about this. Like the curly hair. Because I made this curly weave. Now I made this. And I want to take the texture, but the texture of it, like it gets nappy. Let me see. You're not gonna hide myself because you know weaving ain't. So I made this weave. And this is a weave I made, and it's a stocking cap weave. So, the thing about it is, like once you see, like hair like this, when you sleep on it, anybody knows about curly hair. When you sleep on it, it gets flatter. So you tie it down, and I glue the top and stuff, and stocking cap in the inside, and I like curly hair like this though. The velvet rope. I like curly hair like this. But you know what? The thing about it is, when you sleep on it, it gets smaller. But I ain't been sleeping on it. But I think it makes good for like when I do my little music videos and stuff. I throw these little pajamas on. I mean these things. The only reason why I don't wear this hair because I don't like it. You ever buy hair and you get it home and you don't like it? Like I don't like this hair. Thank you. I don't like it though. This is my natural look. But see, the thing about it is, when you do the natural hair and you put it on your hair, it's not this big. It's smaller. But when you're doing a wig, you have to use hair to fill out the spots, and it's like, yeah, exactly, bang. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I like. I like the natural look. Like this is me. Like I like this, and I like braids. I love braids, and I love the natural look. But I'm trying to let my real hair grow. I went downtown and I saw they had the black hair. Oh, I was like, I'm being tested. Now I bought. If I should have bought it, but I didn't. Because if I knew if I bought it, I was gonna do my hair, which was $10, which was cheap, but it was long. It was beautiful. But I have to stay committed because I know me. I'm a Gemini, so I do a lot of this. I do a lot of that. So what's today? Today's Wednesday. Okay. Anyway, it's been a very interesting. I went to the store. The man was selling earrings like this, but he had them big. He told me $8. I said $8 for earrings. $8, really? Oh, okay. $8 for earrings. I don't think so. You better give me them packs in the back for $1. 10 earrings for $1. Mm-mm. Yeah. But I like lashes. These are really long. Look at that. Them things is long. It takes me a long time to be physical, intimate anyone. I take my time and observe all things. That's fine. Take your time, sweetie. What works for you? That's what's important. I take my time to are are they real? No, they was silver. They was in the Chinese store by the wigs. Come on now. $8. Girl. I'm like, come on now. $8 for earrings by the wigs. Everybody know them things ain't real. You have to get some nail polish and paint them so they don't turn. And then even if you do that, they may pop off. I never forget I bought rings to work, and this girl asked me for one of my rings. I gave it to her. She really liked me though. She was like, "If you want, I could come to your house." I was like, "No," but it can't go anyway. But the people's 2 years, but sometimes they can't find it. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'm sitting on a climbing chair. Oh God. I'm like them lashes. Thank you. You know what I did? I tried to do something different. I like lashes though. Thank you. You know what? I'm trying to do. I'm really starting to feel these for some reason. Cause like you don't have to wear no makeup, but these are like really. Let me tell y'all. Last night when I went to bed, I got something to eat. I started eating. I took my lashes and took them off. Now, if you take your lashes off, you're supposed to put them on a case. I'm so tired. I took the lashes and placed them right here, and I went to sleep. So y'all can just imagine. I woke up, only had one lash. I don't know what the other one at. What do you use to keep them on? I use hair glue. It's a lash. I use hair glue. I had the other kind of glue, but child, I ain't spend all that money for no lash glue. To myself, $6. I was like, for lash glue, child, please. I get some hair glue, put it on, and I ain't got money for all that. I'm not trying to showboat. Mm-mm. Nope, not trying to do it. Anyway, we've been on here for 3 hours, y'all. I said I was only gonna be on here for an hour and 30 minutes. I guess when I do my videos now, it's not funny. So when I do my videos now, I got 2 more extra thumb downs. I'm gonna thumb down this video. So yeah, it's growing. I gotta always get new thumbs down. And that's fine. I guess I got 2 extra ones coming, which is so stupid. Excuse me. Now I don't have on foundation though, but I did take some of that. What's that concealer? And I put it underneath my eyes. I wanted to see how it look on the camera. So I put some underneath my eyes, like here. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. And I checked this in. Look at this. It's the flap, child. I don't glue them down because I'm gonna take it right off and throw anything. So I put this slash in this up here. Do you watch Jeffree Star? He's no, I don't watch him. He don't need me. His page is popping. And I'm 6 feet tall. Look at this. This thing keep going up. That's right. Just a little bit. I was on Instagram. I love Instagram. I was on Instagram and guys started sending me pictures of girls. Well, not guys. I saw they got tall girl problems. Tall girl problems. And I have decided on tattoos and what I want to. I definitely want a tattoo. I want to tattoo this. I did this. I did this to myself. But I took a pin and stuck it in my chest because I saw a small bump like this, and I stuck it in my chest because I wanted to move. And I took in a pin and I twisted around. It's supposed to get flat, and it didn't. That's to show you I be stressed out, be doing the most. Beautiful men, Amazon. Beautiful men amaze me like that's tall. Hey, one more movie. Okay. I want to. What kind of? What kind of? What type of tattoo you want to get? Butterscotch. That's right, G. I'm about to go to. Good night, everybody. I'm about to go. Y'all have a good night. I thought that was a tattoo at the time. Mm-mm. I did that myself. Sometimes you be so stressed out that you end up doing things to yourself and not even knowing that you're doing it. Oh my goodness. All right now. What you got? What kind of tattoos you have? Because I definitely want me one. But you know the kind of statue. You know what I want to make. I want an Indian. That keloid, you can't touch it. It can get bigger. You may need. Yeah, you're right. But I always keloid up. Bang, you're right. You're absolutely right. Snoopy roses. Um. Oh, Snoopy roses. Okay. Watch Doctor Perp. Watch Doctor. That's a pimple pop. I seen that too. That's crazy. I seen that too. I seen that. I like that. Y'all know what I want? I want a car. Uh, so at least y'all know one thing. I'm not here with no man. Sweet Dreams XB. I'm about to get up here. I'm gonna fry some French fries and some fish. Do you deserve more recognition? Reply now, and I will put you on an album with the baby. Oh hell, no. Is the baby the one that became? Isn't that one of the rappers y'all became? Oh, trying to give me no. I don't no. Leave my music alone, honey. I don't want to be no whoever the baby is. Who is the baby? Or Post Malone? Who the hell is this? No, I don't want to be none of them. If they rappers, hell no. I don't need to. I don't need. I don't get me no. Mm-mm. Trying to get me shot. I don't think so. Snoopy has scissors, which is my Snoopy has scissors. So when my butt opens up, you know what? I can't with you. I can't. That's too funny. Um, excuse me. I don't. I cannot believe I didn't talk to any. That's because I had a bad day. I forgot. Good morning, everyone, and thanks for the messages. I know a lot of people have complained about Facebook blocking them, so I understand. Anyway, have a blessed Thanksgiving and be safe. My family and I are doing great. Looking forward to having some time to relax. Hey, Raven. Sure. Hey, Raven. I don't know who this is, but I'm just gonna speak to you. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So rappers from NC. Who's that? Um, who's Post Malone? I don't know these people. I don't know none of these people. When I think of Malone, I think of Malone, salami, and wheat bread. That's because I'm greedy now. He sent me a picture. Oh, this is cute. Sometimes I hate replying to people because they act crazy. Um, one night. Good night, butterscotch. I'm leaving too. What are you cooking for Turkey Day? I don't celebrate that. The baby from MC. Who's the baby? Who the hell is the baby? Who names himself a baby? Lord, what it is. If I became famous, I'm changing my name to Oh She Broke. That's right, because I'm broke. They said, Oh She Broke is coming up. The next artist, Oh She Broke. The baby for I've never heard of a baby. He must be young. Is he young? Please don't tell me he old. Tell me he a baby. But then again, who cares? Make that money, honey. If that's the name you need to use to make your money, make it. I don't care. I wish I could be eating some sweet potato pies or some pumpkin pies. I wish some man thought I was so beautiful that he took me out to eat and not leave me in a restaurant because he know he can't pay for it. The baby. No, someone said that they could put my music on. They could put me on this track with the baby and Post Malone. I was like, who the hell is that? I've never heard of him. Oh, I've never heard this. Like, I could put your music on it. Of course you could. And of course you're going to charge me. Come on now. Everything's a trick these days. Because if you felt that way, you'd have just did it. But I know it's a scam. Everything seems to be scams these days. Baby and Megan, the Stallion, make some. Oh, now I know Megan the Stallion. That's my baby. Body yada 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 yada. I like Megan. That's my baby. Anyway. Look at this. I look like I got a black eye. Oh my god, this is too funny. Come get your man out my bed. Come get your man out my bed. Karen, come get your man out my bed. Have anyone here the new Tia? No. I haven't heard this song. I haven't heard this song. Anyway, good people, hit the thumbs up. And y'all have a good night, a good morning. I'm going to rest and fix me some French fries and some. Oh, that's right. I fixed rice and chicken. And go to bed. Y'all have a good night. And thank you, Bang Bang. Have a good night, everybody. Y'all be safe. And hopefully we won't never have to relive again what I went to tonight. Because I don't sign on for all that. So, but anyway, hopefully we don't have to relive what we went through tonight. And we already know they gonna make another damn. They gonna make another They gonna make another damn YouTube page to come back on my page, which is so stupid. Good night, y'all. Be safe, sweetie. Night, night. Time for me to fix some French fries and some shrimps and some ketchup and mustard. Be safe. Love you.